Listen, prepare now, as in the last 24 hours, the threat of a potential cyber attack against the United States has massively increased, and we're actually hearing that it could be imminent. As in the last 24 hours, we heard from China that the elections taking place in Taiwan was a choice between war and peace, and they are saying in the last 24 hours that war has been chosen. China, now we had heard last month, said that they had a cyber army that was invading U.S. critical services. I shared this with you as soon as it had come out last month. We heard that there were 24 different U.S. infrastructure systems that had been compromised by China. And China said that we have these compromised. We're not impacting these various infrastructure systems unless the scenario arose that conflict in the Pacific with Taiwan should take place and the United States should choose to defend Taiwan. Well, coming out in the last 24 hours, we've heard that China is now sending warships towards Taiwan after the election setback has taken place. This coming out from the Washington Post literally 57 minutes ago. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you breaking news coming out. Multiple states' water systems have been hit. The FBI has confirmed. This just coming out here in the past 48 hours. I'm going to be sharing with you the latest articles on this. As you can see here, this one coming out from NBC News. Breaches by Iran-affiliated hackers spans multiple U.S. states. Federal agencies say. The CISA did not say how many organizations were hacked or otherwise describe them. However, more information is coming out there saying that they do believe that there are less than 10, but more than 4 different states that have been hit as information is coming out on this in the past 48 hours as well. And you can see right there the logo, what it looks like. Iran-linked cyber attacks threaten equipment used in the United States water systems and factories. Here's another one. Iranian cyber attacks targeted Israeli tech used by several U.S. bodies. They're specifically going for ones that use these particular systems. And as I mentioned, the original one we saw about a week or so ago, breaches that affected Pennsylvania Water Authority, other utilities, and aquariums using these devices that manage water processes. Hackers message says that Israel-made equipment is a legal target, and they are hitting these different companies. And wait till you see the response from the FBI on this, as they're saying if they can hit Pennsylvania, they're going to be hitting other ones. And they're saying, thank goodness, though, that when that one was hit, as I mentioned to you, immediately they realized they were hit. They shut the system down so they cannot overtake it or do anything to cause issues with the water. And then they said that the operators went in and manually turned the water back on, so there was no disruption of water systems. But let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think that there's going to be more of these getting hit? Because we heard about one. Now in the past 48 hours, they're saying multiple are coming out. And I let you know yesterday that the U.S. says Iran was responsible for the hit on the ships in the Red Sea. They are claiming this. And now this coming out that multiple states now are reporting that they are being hit by these cyber attacks. And you can see that they're all getting this screen on here for their systems that are shutting down. Do you think that we're going to be experiencing more water attacks against our systems? If you think so, please put a 1. If you think no, that we're going to stop them, please put a 2. Let me know your thoughts.
So you have a message to the President of the United States right now?
We hate you, President.
Yeah.
Why did you do this?
Yeah.
Why did you do this?
Yes.
You are the worst.
Yeah.
Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Ruel. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. We got this article here which says millions of Americans or American supplies threatened by gas outage during the Arctic storm, which we're pretty much about to go through this week. It's going to get real cold. You know, a lot of them pipes that's underground are going to freeze. You know, a lot of people are going to lose, electricity. They're going to lose access to gas, and things of that nature, man. So we going through some things right now, man. You just saw the video where there was a cyber attack on a water supply over here, man. And it just came out on the news that not to really drink bottled water like that, because they found plastic nanoparticles in the water Okay, and plus we also know that there's a large amount of estrogen in those bottled waters as well, man. And shit, the war is brewing. Okay, the World War III has started. They haven't announced it yet, but it's already started. Okay, because both sides have caused casualties. So this is pretty much the beginning of World War III, man. You know, and you see what's going on, man. Apostle Tahar was on point again. We 14, what is it? Today the 15th. 15 days into the new year. And look at all of this stuff that's happening. You can't tell me that Jacob's trouble is not around the corner, man. Good Lord, the Spirit is dealing with Apostle Tahar, man. Sheesh. And it says, that's why he's our leader. It says the gas network also supplies heating furnaces to cities like Seattle, freezing the coldest temperatures in the city in 14 years. Yeah, man. So this storm that's coming is going to do a lot of damage, man. You know, a lot of things are happening. You know, these other nations are getting roused up. You saw the little kid telling Joe Biden that he hates him, you know? So these nations are gearing up and preparing for war, man. You know, that cyber attack or attempted cyber attack, that's an act of war. That's an act of war, man. So shit, we here. We here, man. All we waiting for now is that MOTB. And I'm not gonna read this whole article because it's a pretty long article, man. But shit, all I needed to read was this up here, man. You know, it could be a gas outage, man, during this Arctic storm, man, which is going to leave a lot of people without heat, man. Okay? Heat, electricity. You know, a lot of things could happen the next week. You know, a lot of things can happen. All hell could break loose. You don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Okay? But we know that, you know, we definitely near the end of this thing, man. This is Job 20. I'm going to read 18 through, I'm probably just going to go straight down. It says, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down according to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. You know, basically speaking on how Esau is going to have to give back all that he has stolen. You know, all of his resources, you know, everything that he basically has, he's going to have to pretty much give up. That's why it says he shall not rejoice therein. It says, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor. Okay, and he has not just done that here in Babylon the Great, aka America, but he's done that, you know, across the world, man. Okay, and this is why all of these nations are rising up against America, you know, preparing to go to war with America because all the bullshit that Esau has been doing in the earth. And it says, because he have violently taken away an house which he builded not. Okay, and this is what he does. You know, the U.S. Army has various military bases over in other people's lands, man, all across the world, man. Okay, this is what this man does. This is what this man does, man. He's a colonizer. And it says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. And there shall be none of his meat left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And when he is about to fill his belly, the heavenly Father shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him when he is eating. And he shall flee from the iron weapon, which is talking about these thermonuclear missiles, man. And it says the ICBM missiles. And the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. It says, all darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. And it says, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. And you see that. You got little children, talking about, yo, I hate George Biden. They hate America. The earth is rising up against Babylon the Great, man. We're seeing this right before our eyes, man. The scriptures don't lie. Okay? Let's get Joel 3. Let's get Joel 3. I'm gonna start at 9. And it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Right? This is the Heavenly Father, man. The Heavenly Father is putting the spirit, right, on these other nations to prepare for war, man. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, and wake up the mighty men, and let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. All of these nations are preparing for World War III, man. All right? That's what's going on right now. Now, this is all in an attempt to create a one world government. We all know this. All these countries are in cahoots, man. Okay, this is just a big stage, okay, and they trying to fool the people, making them think that they're going against each other when they're all just trying to enslave, the people that inhabit the lands that they're trying to take over, man. That's all it is. That's all it's about. Okay, a one world government, one world religion. All right, so don't be fooled by what's going on. They all in cahoots. And it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh, and let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Right? And it's just talking about World War III, man. Okay, it says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe, and come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great, and multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. And yes, the day of the Lord is definitely coming, man. Okay, the Heavenly Father is going to be magnified when Babylon the Great is taken down, man, when it's taken out. Okay, the Heavenly Father is going to be magnified on that day, rightfully so. The Heavenly Father and Yahweh Shai. And these are the things that we're watching happening now are gearing up for that specific moment, man. All right, let me get Jeremiah. Let's get Jeremiah. I'm going to end it here, Jeremiah 50. A lot of things is happening right now, man. A whole lot. I'm gonna start from 9. And it says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, and their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Of course, those arrows are talking about, once again, they're talking about those nuclear ICBM missiles, man. All right? And that's what's going on right now, man. Soon, all of these nations are definitely going to gather up against Babylon the Great, even the ones that are in cahoots with Babylon the Great. NATO, the EU, all of these nations eventually are going to fire missiles on America, man. Okay? It says, and Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced. O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. I'm talking about Great Britain. And she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land and a desert. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Talking about what? America, man. It's spoken about this in Revelation as well. Okay, this place is going to never be inhabited again, man. This place is about to be a desert. And it says, everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Man, yeah, they're going to be astonished because this is a quote unquote superpower. You know, America is a quote unquote superpower. And they're going to be astonished at how fast and easily this place was taken out, man. But it's all going to be through the Spirit of the Lord. And this is why we say that this on this day, the Lord is going to be magnified. We are going to see the Lord's power, man. You know, just like, when Egypt was overthrown, it's going to be even greater than that. You know, it's going to be even greater than that. This is why we living in some beautiful times, man. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, and spare no arrows. Okay? All of these missiles coming over here. It's spoken of in Revelation 9 as well, man. I might get that. For she have sinned against the Lord. Shout against her round about. She have given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her as she have done, do unto her. Okay? So everyone's gonna be shooting them arrows, man, which are these missiles, man. Let's get Revelation 9, and I'll end it here. I believe it starts at the 16th verse. Yes, and it says, Revelation 9 and 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them, and 200,000, that's 200 million missiles, man. That's 200 million missiles. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. And by these three was the third part of man killed, by the fire and by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth, and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt. That's talking about the missiles, man. So that's going to be the end of this place, man. So the things that we're seeing now, all of these things are gearing up to this right here. This is end game. This is the end game right here, man. Once them missiles are in the air, there's no turning back, man. You know, there's no turning back. So we're seeing, a lot of things happening real fast, man. That's why I played those couple of videos, because there's just so much going on right now, man. There's so much going on. Shit, we got they got the truckers striking with the farmers now, man. I just saw a video on that. What's that going to lead to? That's going to lead to famine, man. Okay? There's already a little bit of a food storage, so they say. Now they're trying to attack the water system, right? Which always reminds me, when anything about thirst or trying to kill someone of thirst, always reminds me of Judith, the 7th chapter. But they trying to hit us from all angles, man. The water, the food, the gas and electricity, right? Yo, it's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. I just wanted to bring this out real quick. Lord willing, this is edifying. I'll say shalom to the next one.